Welcome back one and all to the return of Thorgrim Grudgebearer's Old World campaign. We just picked up after the end turn. The Skaven force that was here did decide to kill itself on Thorgrim's army. So, finally done with them. We got a runesmith for our trouble.
It is time!
More grim research rate. Definitely enjoy that. You're good for an artillery buff. Thank you, sir. Move down here and become useful. I might send him to join that One Eye's army. Uther is going to be building up to join war against the Skaven, considering he has buffs for them.
Summon
You
me
can
if
see
you
here,
dare.
Vermin Smasher, double XP, fear for fighting Skaven, and number of miners from below. He's actually using a pickaxe. Get him an armor of fortune, sure. And
It is time.
put some more troops into this force here. A couple more warriors.
I have the
Everyone else
forge
is
fires glowing. Shoulder axes, lads. We move to war. My axe thirsts for war. Moving.
Yeah, they're still there building up.
Time for a reckoning. Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts. It is time.
Cazador Dragonslayer has
For the
buffs
wisdom
for miners,
of
so this is
Valea.
going to be our mining army. Mining and iron breakers. Probably going to have some air force in that later on as well. Speaking of, you can get the, what are you, Ekrand miners? Regiment of Renown. Alrighty,
Throne
Thoggles.
bearers, let's march.
Let's get you going over here. Yes. Does this... Strangely, this... Actually, I don't see Khazad Stroll down here. I don't see my big tank, my big fortress. Where is the fortress at? There it is. Alright. We'll go for the artillery buff then, reload time reduction, missile strength, and ammo.
The High King acts. I agree.
Okay, so this is one of those circumstances where the hero is actually blocking my
Oath
movement.
bound.
There we go. I do have 2 surplus. Next turn, I think, is when that's going to finish. Yes. Let's go ahead and upgrade that settlement, perhaps. Get some more minerals coming in. Yeah, we have to, right? I am the dwarf, after all. Campaign movement range? Yes, please.
It is time.
Ah, yes, you were moving somewhere. There's a Skaven army right there. Clan Ferric, I believe they are. Currently at war with Zufbar. Trying to get their holds back. This hero, by the way, is going to be our scout. He's going to be running around the map as the campaign agent to discover the other dwarven factions. Gotta run around and see where they're at, how they're doing. Want to try and confederate as many as possible before they die. I would also like to take this time, actually, while it's in my memory, to thank you all for clicking on the video, watching through the the end, if you have any unit name suggestions, go ahead and leave that down in the comments. Any target or anything that you're looking forward to, happy to see it. I am getting very close now to 100 subscribers, just 24 away. Thank you all very much for helping to make that happen. If you've got any friends, I know as an introvert I've got, thankfully, more than one, so I would assume that other people have more than one friend. As long as they're interested in gaming in Warhammer, it might be up their alley. You never know unless you ask. Like to see war machines? This is the campaign for you. Hey, the sun one upgraded, that's what that was. Alrighty, now that we have 2 growth, I can also put in my first deep building. Never mind, I don't have enough money. In that case, I'm gonna spend the money to upgrade that, and then we'll be saving up next.
Yes, let us be about this. What? Ah, that is agreement.
Scout.
For clan honor. Do not ask me to shame our clan.
Okay, there's still one settlement over here. Karagdromar under Ferric's control. So be it.
Wanrag. Time for a reckoning. The runes are ready.
I think we'll send the artillery to join Uther, actually.
I've cast the runes. The runes are cast.
You are going to force march because I want you to lead this aggressive push as we run down the last of those greenskins.
For clan honor. The axe thirsts for war.
I've got no money.
For the wisdom of the layer. What?
How much do miners cost? Too much. Okay, fair enough. Got no money. Check out diplomacy, I guess. A non-aggression, sure thing.
Come, let us feast and drink.
Will wait one more turn until you have money. Might be able to get
Tell
trade
me,
with the dragon.
how do you intend to assist the Lord of Xiangyang?
Alright, so something in between this. Let's try 600. Hey, we're getting close. Whoops. Wrong order. It's supposed to be 20. There we go. Yeah.
We are in accordance.
Good to hear, man. Happy to be trade partners with the dragon. One of the dragons. Alright, that's the only deal aside from Zifbar, who doesn't have any money in your treasury. Who are you? Okay. And now that we have some more money, oh, that's actually... How much does that deep upgrade cost?
Onward.
6,900. Yeah. Alright, we're actually going to hold off spending anything. See if we can get close. Maybe next turn we'll be able to make that deal with Zifbar and pick up the last couple coins that we need in order to build the deeps. Gotta start the construction in the Ender Empire, you know? Building up all of our vaults. Gotta find some place to put all my gems and marble at. All these lovely resources I'm mining. Need to store them somewhere. There is also on the channel a video kind of showcasing Karak Kadrin, the battle map. Hopefully, the Slayer King will not fall, so we won't actually be seeing that unless we have to siege the city itself, or I suppose actually if, you know, when I control the city, when it gets sieged. Also a possibility. But that more recent upload is just kind of showcasing all of the firepower that we're going to be having access to throughout this campaign. All of the tanks, all the airships, different varieties of slayers and other units. There's like Valkyries, there's shield maidens, all sorts of things. A few different hammerers. I didn't get to show off everything in that battle. I might make another one just to make a little bit more focus. We shall see. I think I've got a good idea. We'll see if it's a good idea, but I've got an idea.
It shall be done.
See if it's good.
The rune's duty is never done. You have my allegiance. Aye. And add?
900 out.
Let us begin. Yes,
Looks like that army is down.
so be it.
You own that settlement, okay. Hey, we encountered more dwarves.
Dowry from
You still
another
don't
hold arrive.
Have any money?
Honor to your ancestors.
Who's got a deal to make? Alright. Who are you at war with? Ironclaw. You have 7 territories? Are you out down here as well? Interesting. That one? Yep, Rock God's Red Fangs. Okay. I may need to join one of those wars. You're not at war with anyone.
Cathay wishes no ill upon those who respect us. We make our ancestors
What
proud.
faction is this? I don't even know who I'm fighting. Who is the Burning Face? Burning Face are greenskins. Okay, that's what I was hoping. And I should now have enough gold. Yes, I do. Right up to our capital. Whoops,
My
actually I do want to build a
axe
capital
thirsts
first.
for war.
Let's go ahead and get the deeps going. Alright.
One rug. Very well. Ha ha. Yes.
There we go, next turn
Aye.
fully replenished.
Ha ha. Beards in belts. Ready. By the grudge bearer's will. Not by me.
Let's see what the greenskins feel like
Summon
doing,
me
shall we?
if you dare.
Can I have the
For the
ambusher
wisdom
up
of
front,
the
please?
lair.
Thank you.
Ready.
Alrighty. And with 190 gold, I'm not going to be able to get any more recruitment going on, so we're just going to end the turn here. Fly right on through. I think once I push up and take or wipe out the Bloody Spears, I will then push Thorgrim into Grimgore. Just because I don't like having him so close. I don't trust the greenskin. Don't stand so close to me. It's a very old song. I'm sure somebody remembers it. Margard. There is also another thing that I need to consider. I've got to look at the Book of Grudges to try to confederate some of those other factions. I'm hoping that's how I confederate some of the dwarven factions that aren't in the Confederation panel in diplomacy. Like how I can see Zufbar, I think, in the Confederation option, or Barak Far, one of them, but not the other. I forget which one is which. That's an absurd amount of cavalry, dude. Okay. I should have quick saved that. Oh no, you do have a shaman. Okay. And I get my reinforcements actually on the same side as they do. I did want to form up here and then just have them try to bottleneck as much as possible. This side isn't going to work as well. Alright, we are up on the stiff mountain face. Let's see, 132, 118. If I want to move it over here, 434. I am confident I can still hold out that time. Alright, we're going to do that. Alright, let me just... Here we go. Go, you to the side, you to the center, to the side, sir, to the side. And one more, no, you're, alright, fine, you're gonna be another box like that. Gonna move him into the trees a little bit more. Alright then. Do you have shorter range? Yeah, you only have 80. Okay. I guess this is a good way to know if I can actually sit over here. Yes, they can sit in there. Not very well, though. Looks like the cutoff for terrain is pretty close, so you won't be moving over that much. Alright then. Something like that. And you have a ranged weapon yourself, so we're gonna sit you on this side. You can have a clear line of sight, not obstructed by those trees. Whoops, whoops. Alright. One of these days, I'll remember what button does what. Spread these boys out a little bit more.
Yes, yes, I do.
Warriors more in line to block any
Hey, hush you, come on.
follow through from a charge.
Anat! Nothing can stop us.
Can you just please form up where I'm telling you to? Thank you.
Move! Put those dwarfen legs!
Like that. And you guys can actually shoot in 180, so...
Hit them!
Or 360, I mean. Not concerned with your line of sight issues.
On! Will do! Yes, yeah! Dwarf warriors!
Rotate you just ever so slightly.
Anu! We will have vengeance!
You can sit there. Do you have a crossbow or a pistol? What's your range? Pistol, okay. Now, let's go pepper that spellcaster, shall we?
Strike out!
I do have these goblin archers.
Fire on the foe! Nothing can stop us! Move! Gyrocopter!
You do not stop killing that shaman.
Get them! War of vengeance! Rage fast!
And
Will do! Plow through! On! Strike out! Gyrocopter! No need to guard! For the ancestors! Yes, slave! Tsar! Will do!
I don't want any of those spells hitting me.
The Caradan Corps! Pick your target well! Shoot the wattocks! Yes! Yes! Aye! Fire reload! Fire!
There we go. Can send the rest of your blasting charges into that group.
Kazook! Or not!
Very nice.
Miners! Gyrocopter! Preparing body run! Gyrocopter! Understood, Lord! Take 'em down! Aye! Get them!
Yeah, you can keep going after those archers. Come on, 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 come on.
Muster the throng!
Give me the rest of them. Thank you. Alright, now, really quickly. That caster is nearly dead. That's fantastic. You two see off those archers. And back down here now. Now this is going to be, yeah, an absolute mess. Okay. You can run up to there. You... I don't even know if you're going to get to fight. Yeah, you can stand there though. And then those four can do something. Can do that. You two. There we go. There we go. Alright, and then my warriors, reinforcements. Just chill. And you three can hover overhead like that. Thanks. axe or fist? Oh my gosh. Killed one with the axe and then shot the other guy, shot the other rider off. Worked perfectly. Alright, that side is definitely getting there.
We demand blood!
Start targeting some of these units that are giving me more trouble. Oh, you rallied. Yeah, you guys can come in and start shooting from the back. Miners, miners, miners. Yeah. We're just gonna drop you right there.
For the Karazancore! Scarf! Thorgrim near! For the
You guys,
ancestors!
I want you targeting that.
Will do! Hillocks!
You
Yes, Lord! Get them!
target the goblin.
Take them down! Get them!
Miners did do some helpful distractions there. Now these guys are in place now. They will definitely hold the line in counter.
This is a reckoning! Shoot the wizards!
I have to say, the further back they get, the more enemies, or the more arrows they're going to be shooting them, so. Which one of you has... Oh, it's you?
Go! Anu! Yes! Yes! Move now!
Alright, down he goes, down the goblin.
It's a reckoning! Aye! Gyrocopter! Aye, as you command!
Yeah,
Dive bomb!
that's what you get. Think you can take on my dwarven box with your cavalry? Guys are actually getting some shots out.
It is a reckoning! Move!
Warriors almost died entirely. 35 of them as well. Same for those guys there, right? Yeah, that side got hit hard. I guess the trees were also blocking my shots.
Iron breakers! For the Karazancore! Strike out! Nothing can stop us! Pick your target well!
I am just gonna go ahead and use the last of my bombs and ammo for the gyrocops.
Kill orcs!
What is your range? Oh my god. Got a lot of range.
Gyrocopter! I got it! Get them! Get them! Drag them down!
Well, that's actually part of the wall.
Get them!
And we just shoot him up a little bit more. None leave. This is a very, very fun little choke. A lot of them dead up here from the gyro bombers, actually, gyrocopters. Run down the little goblins. They'll not get away. Not a well, I mean, obviously multiple got away, but, you know, not a single one of these goblins are gonna get away. 9 of them left. Gyrocopters just dropping in. Chopping them up with those rotor blades. Either that or they're just landing on them. Just crushing the goblin and then jumping up into the sky again. I thought that Orc Shaman was going to use the Gaze of Mork a lot more. I was expecting him to take out at least 1 or 2 of those models. I didn't know how much damage he would do. He never even used the spell. Whatever. You know what? I'm still glad I targeted him first. Oh, that's an Ashrak. That's actually the leader of this faction. Cavalry charge. The cavalry charge downhill was also very favorable to them. If I was on the other side, like how the reinforcements were originally deployed, it would have been an uphill charge for the cavalry. They would have gotten less damage output through that. Anyone who charges downhill does get a boost to their stats. So, did put myself in a slightly worse position. From the looks of it, though, they actually mostly got wiped out. Yeah. That's surprising. I would have imagined the Orc Boar riders would have ran away pretty quick. Maybe I just shot them down to a certain degree, I don't know. I did see that quite a few of them got wiped out because they tried to run through my ranks. It's not how they retreat. We'll get the replenishment. Gotta get the replenishment because we're about to push into their territory. Gotta retake those holds. Must rebuild the Dwarf Empire. Fortunately, the ambush did get foiled. If we were able to ambush that cavalry army, it would have been disastrous. Oh, we got a mount. Better control. Okay, a seam of star metal, the rarest and most sought after of all elements, Gromril, has been discovered close to the dwarf hold. Refining it will bring prestige and great wealth. It's 2,000. I mean, it's something, but great wealth, like, great wealth would be income per turn. You know? Like, if it added 2,000 to my income, that would be a stream of Gromril. This is just like a little minor vein that we've instantly run dry. Like, we've mined it instantly. There's no more left. There's only 2,000. Only 2,000's worth. Are you also at war with Ferric?
Welcome to my private study.
Unfortunately, they will likely be taking Karag Dramar rather than my dwarves over here. That's not what I want to see.
I answer to clan and hold.
Hello. Need to occupy your territory. Thankfully, they are in the Confederation panel. Still don't know why Zifbar isn't.
And what can the Dawi...
Alrighty then.
Summon me if you dare.
Slayer King is still not moving against
It is time.
that greenskin. Making me
What?
nervous. Should I do that as well? Let's get some arms forged. Building up my other province. And we will upgrade that as well. Oh. What? What appears to be an old and active doomsphere left by the Thagoraki, Skaven. If left alone, it's likely safe, but to remove it would require the best engineers to avoid detonation. I have never seen that before. What does it do when it detonates? Like, does it tear my settlement down a level, or what? Okay, I can demolish it that way. I was gonna say, like, there's no demolish on this side. I was thinking it would be like these unusual locations. Master Engineer is definitely a hero.
Let us begin.
You have a couple hundred on you? You do, thank you very much. Alright. Let's get a Master Engineer. Construction cost, that sounds nice. Yeah, construction cost.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Okay, so now that I have this, it's a 99% chance. Alright, we're gonna figure out what happens. Tell you what. I'm very tempted to cancel all of my upgrades right now. Alright, if anyone gets annoyed, depending on what happens here and how bad that is, I might quick save and go back. Or reload, not quick save. I might reload the save. I don't know. Not too sure what's gonna happen. We're all gonna be there for that adventure.
For the wisdom of
You
the
can run up
layer.
here.
Ready axes. Beards in belts. My axe thirsts for war.
Get everybody in range.
Not likely.
There we go. Got some more gold. Celebration for public order. There we go. Wrong put right. One of the oldest entries. I almost said entities. One of the oldest entries in this Dwarfall's Book of Grudges has been struck out. A great feast is held to celebrate. Really? Deadrock Gap was a
Time
great
for a
grudge.
reckoning.
That's
Ready.
alright.
As the High King commands.
No, it's one of our settlements, but I did not know that it was a high value one. That's unexpected. Okay then. Don't really have a choice here other than to fight it. I could auto-resolve it. Chances are, I have no idea actually. Like, I have more confidence in fighting it. To have an army survive an ambush, like, I mean, keep the ambush, remain in ambush stance, even after, there's actually another army. I took the settlement. Does that, alright. I feel like there's definitely enough of a reason for me to have spotted this ambush. I don't think that this should have happened.
Vengeance!
However, thankfully, it is Thorgrim's army, so we do have a slight advantage with our units. Just a slight advantage. Walking around out here in the blistering cold. Did not look like this weather in the campaign. Deadrock Gap seems more barren. Wasteland-like. Not quite as high in the mountains anyway. It didn't look like it was high in the mountains. Maybe we're right next to our city. You can see the bridges up there. This greenskin, I'm pretty sure, is hiding as far as he can. Definitely wants those reinforcements. I'm gonna make it. Alright, here we go. Victory is in our grasp. How good. Oh, hello. I guess they started shooting at me, so it allows me to fire now. You have goblins. That might just be a wall, actually, not another army. Alright. You. You. You can go right there. High King right there. What kind of spells do you have? Gaze, Brain Bust, Brain Burster. That's it? Okay, cool. Yeah, you can just start shooting at everything. Can run out. War Balloon. War Balloon. Oh, are they inside of each other? No, they're not. They're right there. This is the Bugman. Okay. Bugman's gonna come over here. My war balloons chill on either side of me. Play.
Gyrocopter! Kilbearer! Oh! Let's be about this! Attack!
Hey, okay, flash.
Get them!
And it's totally fine to have him shooting at that because the room fire has no friendly fire damage.
Ah! Take him down! Thorgrim Grudgebearer! That'll do! My clan core! That'll do! Boy! Gyrocopter! War of vengeance! Let's die!
Are you happy that you ambushed me? Are you?
Gyrocopter! Fire on the foe!
Those chariots saw their goblins get ripped apart and they're like, nah, we're good, man.
Shoot the Wazaks!
Leader's dead. Spiders are running off. back on them now. Alright, well. That was an entertaining little ambush. It was a good try. I guess.
Take to the air! Go! Minus! Let us a reckoning! Obey me! Hammerers! Drive the axe! Attack the axe! Dowie, halt! Move! Hold those dwarven
Those guys
lads!
stop there. That's fine.
Vengeance!
Move up now. Yeah, those guys have shattered. Squig's probably not doing anything. Hello, goblins. Are you glad that you're here? I missed. Well, didn't entirely miss. He's in range. There's the mortars. Airship is coming.
Yes, Lord!
Yeah, that's what I figured. Get some shots into that group before they go.
Will do!
Come on, come on, come on. Get him. One more shot. Please. All the mortar landed. No. Alright. Bring you over there, because that's the biggest group now. Those mortars have wicked range. Yep. And it's just goblins. We'll let the goblins go. So that's what happens when you ambush Thorgrim. I hope you learn your lesson, Mr. Pigkisser. Oh, actually, we killed him, so... never mind. I hope your replacement learns your lesson. You got some great shots. Even my Bugman's balloon got some kills. Attaining the mark of chaos is both a blessing and a curse. In the eyes of the fickle gods, there is always room for greater glory, for they are eternal slaves to darkness. Thus, through their dreadful exploits, must the champions constantly strive to excel in service to their masters. Constantly and continuously being tested by the dark gods, regardless of your status, whether or not you're simple marauder or already climbed the ranks to an aspiring champion, you are still just another soul to them.
Send me to vengeance.
That was fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing for those, so I won't do anything here yet. Pop an upgrade into the pillars, I guess. Actually, do that here. That way we can start recruiting the Bugman's champions, as well as this Bugman balloon. I want my balloon. Upgrade Moonstone as well.
One rug.
Ooh, missile block chance. That's nice. Very helpful.
The High King acts.
High King acts indeed. The question is, how does the High King act?
My axe thirsts for war.
There we go. That was quite a few skill points.
Summon me if you dare.
You, Mr. Death-Eye. Oh. When in own territory. Okay. When in foreign territory. Melee. Missiles. Slayers. And artillery. Nice. I like how that's spread out. We're gonna go with this first. And you are also singular in melee, so pop those last couple points into the defense. Everybody else has moved. You... I'm too broke to recruit anymore. We're gonna end the turn. Alright, Sawa. You are the replacement. Did you learn your lesson? Are you gonna come in here to fight Thorgrim? Or are you gonna run back home? And what is going to happen with that Doom Sphere? Who knows? Who's got any... You know what? Before the end turn happens, for me anyway, post your comments down below. What you think is going to happen? The one to get it right gets his prize. You get a special treat. You'll have to find out what it is, of course. You'll have to partake in it if you want to find out what that reward is. But, you know, it's up to you. If you think you know what it is, if you've seen this in one of your Dwarven campaigns, whenever you create the hold, the deep, I guess, not the hold. And the army did indeed retreat back home. It looks like they went to the territory over here. Capital of the Cap? Oh, Gap. That says Deadrock Gap, not Deadrock Cap. I thought it was Cap. Very, very tiny little lip right there that you can tell it's a G. I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not seeing things. So I say Gap or Cap? I don't know. I've second guessed myself too much. I'm gonna go with G. It's a G to me. Ward save. We got a banner. A quest issued, the Nightmare... Oh, this is for Gotrek and Felix. Okay. Of Gehemenschnacht. Nightmare of Gehemenschnacht Eve. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that word. It looks German to me, so I'm gonna go with the German vowels. My settlement looks fine. Alright, did I just get the 1% chance? That nothing would go wrong? Fantastic. Sir?
Aye, it'll be done.
You're fantastic. I don't know. I'm gonna rename him something, but I don't know what to do. Alright, you're gonna stand there because you also provide a construction
Onward.
construction cost reduction, don't you? Yeah. Fantastic.
The guild approves.
Can you jump into that army?
It is time. By the king's command.
Can you join
Strengthen
your
the
father?
shield wall.
Yeah. Golden Order did take that settlement.
The throng is mustered. So be it.
If you would please walk over there. Yes,
For
it
the
did take his
wisdom
movement.
of the
Okay.
land.
So sometimes, or not sometimes, whenever you put a hero into a Lord's army, it will recommand your cursor and your selected target to the Lord's army. So when I clicked there, that actually moved the Lord up here instead of the hero.
Aye, grudges will be settled.
You have
As
no
the
movement
High
range to
King
go back into the
commands.
settlement.
We march.
Fine.
By the grudge
Just stand there
bearer's
then.
will.
Alrighty. This is a tier 3, thank you. I am so, like, I cannot tell you, I just want to upgrade all of these. What else can I put in here, though? Let's grab, Slayer Chasers, what is that? Growing tired of fleeing trolls. Oh, you have 50 speed. Insensitize some troll slayers to become impressively fast. Yeah, I was gonna say that's faster than normal slayers. Yeah, 40. You guys are booking it. That's their whole purpose, is just to chase down. I mean, they've also got ranged. It would be more impressive if they could fire while moving. That way they could, like, actually run down whatever is running away. I'm gonna grab a Slayer Shrine and an Armory. And then I think I will begin upgrading all of my mines. Actually, I should probably put one of these in here first. Construction cost and straight gold, I think sounds good. Gonna do that. Now we're gonna upgrade the mines. What do we want? We want a deep shaft. No comment. Gem mine. Recruitment for Ironbreakers and Hammerers. Hammerers will be a little further away. This is just straight buffs faction wide. Fantastic. I love it. Recruitment for Warriors, Longbeard Slayers, Doomseekers, everything. Upkeeper. Yeah, we're doing that one. This is pretty much everything that I have currently in my armies. We get Oath Gold from the gold, right? Yeah, gold smelter. And marble. We get miners from below. Okay. I can still upgrade this. Okay. You know what? Why not? I do like gems. Now.
For the wisdom of the layer.
Skaven here, greenskins here, greenskins there. Greenskins there, Skaven there. Those two are greenskins, down here is Skaven. Alright, so got nothing but enemies all around us, except for the left. It makes sense actually that you're at that tomb. Alright, I was gonna say, why do you have a mountain? That's my mountain, but fine. I'm very nervous about him still. Improving relations with a greenskin. Never would have expected that.
Ready?
Alright, Thoggles, you're gonna march over here.
Aye.
Get ready to take Mount Silver Spear.
Let us begin.
You, Sir Thorgrim Deatheye.
Let us begin.
And Deldrick. I think I'll send Deldrick to Glow Pit.
To war.
Mr. Deatheye, you're
Move it.
gonna come back down here.
Yes. thirsts for war. Got then, to war!
Now. Ooh, empower the guilds. Better growth, better growth, better growth. It's all hero capacity. Okay, local recruitment is good. As well as the High King decrees. I should still have one. Yes, I do. Okay. Lord recruit rank. That's fantastic. Research rate. I love it. However, I think I might go for these first. There we go. Probably should have kept my camera watching over Dead Rock Gap. Although, if that greenskin only has one army, then chances are he's not going to be the aggressor to me. I did just butcher him in an ambush. I'm ranting in my head right now. It's got nothing to do with the game, just other stuff in life. Ranting and complaining, sorting through some issues. Life is fun to deal with, isn't it? On a scale of 1 to 10, this is just for a, you know, a general question for everybody. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much faith do you put in society? I don't know if I'm going to get an answer to this question, but I'm just wondering.
Do not sully my presence any longer than you must.
You're not going to have peace. Nemesis Crown. Nearly at 6k. We have encountered Rictus. So that's Trutch that's down below me then. Yep, he just took that settlement. I guess he's at war with those greenskins. Alright, so then that is concerning as well. Having two legendary lords on either side of me like that.
If you dare.
You have to siege. Okay. Build a couple ladders.
The axe thirsts for war.
Oh my god. Alright. Should I start bringing out some tanks? I don't know, some airships, some gunships, some fighters. These things, by the way, I did show these off in the battle that I did upload recently. This weapon strength, like you guys, I'm gonna show it off right here. All of their weapon damage, 200% increase when they're moving. They are a little finicky to try to get to shoot while they're moving, but oh my god. That, like, it seriously, it works, guys. It's up to like 3 point something when they're actually doing it. However, I still need folks to hold a line.
Onward to war. Get those cannons moving. Ha ha. Time for a reckoning. For the wisdom of the layer.
Alright then.
Is that Helgi construction?
I think I'm actually gonna put these troops into your
For the
force.
wisdom of the layer.
Really wish I could recruit more than 2 units a turn. Let's
Ready.
go into here, I guess. Increase the income, and then we'll have a better chance of recruiting more units per turn. More oath gold. And we'll go with this one for the growth control, armor, and weapon strength. Oh my gosh, dude, the coal is actually great. Yeah, I like coal. Alright, we got that deep shaft, deep forge crucible, coal delving site. That's fun. I like it. It entertains me.
Retake the realms. Wipe out the trespassers.
Technically, I'm in their territory. But you know, I mean, according to the Book of Grudges, they are trespassing, so. Mount Silver Spear is mine.
Aye.
Ooh, Helmet Discord, that's great. Should be, I was gonna say the end of the faction, but they're still over there. I have to siege them, so. That's not them dead yet. I do have that 3rd province now, thankfully.
Throne bearers. Let's
Growth.
march.
Get some recruitment in here. Some money. We all know how I feel about money.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Stand your ground. Do I want to get that wrong put right? I think we're gonna go into his personal melee tree.
To war.
And speed. Charge.
It is time.
Should I just recruit a single warrior? I do want some more troops to pad out the numbers because Trutch is one of these guys is gonna pick on me soon. I just know it. Oh yes, you're still adventuring. I'm hoping there's another dwarf clan over in the mountains there that I'm running him off to. Otherwise he's just gonna go explore the land. We shall see. Hmm, 327 factions. Pop back into diplomacy and see if Zufbar has any money for me to make a non-aggression pact with. I think there's more settlements in the old world than there is in Immortal Empires. If I'm not mistaken. I didn't actually check it out. I was just contemplating like how much is going on in the Empire. How much conflict is happening and everything, but yeah, there's no way for me to know. I haven't played the old world nearly enough to understand where factions are. I have a basic idea just from knowledge of the Warhammer world, but
Fellow
as far as this
Dawei,
map...
it is an honor.
Oh, you're at war with them. Hey, you have money now. Yeah, 200 more, thank you very much. Hello. You decided to sally out. want to fight it to eradicate them. It does say close victory. There'll be more greenskins to see in the future. Want to loot and occupy that? If it was my turn, I might consider sacking them, because that's tasty. At least at this point in the campaign. I think we'll go for a loot and occupy. Gonna be a little bit damaged. It will go down a tier more than it normally would have, but that's all right. Yay, we finally got the income over 6. Okay, thank you. Incantation of whatever that was. Faction destroyed. Faction destroyed. Ooh, got a fiery ring. Alrighty then.
What
You
orders? Nine.
keep moving. Did you meet anyone new? Bugman's Brewery, I found another dwarf.
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
Sounds like a real Bugman's Ranger right there. Alright, I wasn't checking for the other two, but the Confederation chains did not change when I was signing some of those agreements, so... There we go. Can confederate these 3. Now only at war with 2 factions, okay. Well, that's gone down substantially. Should I join another war? I'm sorry, you're at war with Visenland. I thought that you were trading with them. Oh. Yeah, now it's deteriorating with me, because I'm friends with them. Actually, that's Karakurt. You're upset that I'm friends with them, not the Bugmans. Alright, well, I guess, you know, humans have as many issues as the dwarves. I'm sorry, what? Human was unhappy with me? Solid. I already knew that. Central Confederacy? Okay. Border princes down there. Alright, well, you have a level.
If you dare. Yes.
Save myself, what? 100? 100 gold with that skill point? Alrighty. Let's check out the deeps. Okay. This would really intensify the chances of Grimgor declaring war on me. What are the chances that he's gonna remain peaceful with me, though? That's a big thing. Upkeep faction-wide. Construction cost, oath gold, recruitment cost, research rate. When control is 50 or more, it is steadily going up. So that will happen eventually. Added growth, upkeep, reduction, income. Yeah, we're doing that. Growth and income that way. Should I... kind of want to, however, let's grab some more trade resources. Hall of Grumni's Gift. Fortified delving halls deep beneath the throne, said to follow paths laid by Grumni himself. Each shaft is blessed by runesmiths and guarded by iron breakers. Okay. Let's upgrade that settlement, and that's most of the money. Lizard Peaks. Glow Pit. Repair. 570 to repair. I'm missing 70 gold. Who wants to give me 70 gold?
Honor to your ancestors.
You only want to trade with me? Really, man? You're not at war with anyone. You are actually fighting the other greenskins. Huh. He still hasn't completed his province. How many territories do you have? I have not met you. I just realized you're not in my diplomacy. Okay, that's messed up. I've definitely met him game. I can see him. Oh well.
It is time for a reckoning.
Let's do a lightning strike, maybe? Or... let's see, you have a fairly normal army.
My axe thirsts for war.
Go for that for your...
One rag.
right? That's helping what I want it to, right? Yes. Quarrelers, Rangers, Ammunition, Missile Strength. Good.
Send me to vengeance.
And Thoggles. You're at war with that greenskin. You are at war with this greenskin. You're gonna finish your war much sooner. I think I'm gonna make a push south and then just hold Cazador up north. That'll be what I do.
The High King
No.
moves.
I want you getting all of that
Onward.
replenishment. Thank you. Yep, you can just chill. You're
Let us begin.
replenishing. You are doing what? Are you still saving my paranoia? I think so.
The throng agrees.
Now that I've seen Grimgor at war with the other guy, then I'm a little bit
Wisdom of Valea.
more confident in sending these men out to do something else. Cazador... what happened? No,
Ready.
you're not recruiting, dude.
The axe thirsts
Give the miner
for
to the
war.
man that buffs the miners. What?
Summon me if you dare.
What happened? Is it just cheaper for you?
Aye.
469. 469. Okay, it's not changing over. That's what's happening. How much
Aye.
does it cost for you to recruit them? 578. Oh, miners with lasting charges aren't even
Let
available.
us
are they?
begin.
No, they're not even available here. Alright. Well then. is strange. Did I move my scout? I did. Okay. On with the turn. On with the campaign. Moving up to 27. Gonna move in towards Blizzard Peaks and retake that. There is a Skaven in here. Not Tretch. Two different clans. That's why I'm bringing him around. We're gonna sandwich this rat, push him out through here, and then we're gonna deal with Tretch on this side. That's the plan anyway. I still... Okay, next turn, remind me to look at the Great Book of Grudges. I need to look at the Confederation. So I want to know how to confederate the other factions, like Zufbar. It's got to be from the Book of Grudges, right? Daydreaming about all the different factions and mods there are in this game. Sorry. Keep on spacing out. I don't know what to talk about over the end turn. I think that's mostly where my ADHD just starts spiraling.
What?
Let's get some more recruiting down here for you. Let's get one brimstone gun. 2 more longbeards. And ironbreakers and hammers. Oh, that's my iron there. Okay. Karazakarak is good. Other settlements are good. Let's pop that up one, I guess. Alrighty. Or... yes. Yeah. I was gonna say, I would try to save up for another deep building, but,
Time for a
I don't
reckoning.
think that'll happen. Takes quite a bit of turns.
As the High King commands, we
Gonna
march
jump there.
for the wisdom of
Gonna
the
jump there
land.
next turn.
What?
Alright.
Very well. March. For the wisdom of Valea. What? Time for a reckoning.
And some construction cost for resource buildings. That would be good. I do have quite a few of those. And the turn... we do have 3 turns left until our... what is it? Until this thing completes. Oh, you seem to be having some problems right now. hopefully I can confederate with them. Not sure. Alright, so they did get the sack off on that. Well, that will lower their strength rank, so might make it more likely to get the Confederation now. I thought this was the same army, but this is Karakern. This is their forces, not the Bugmans. What is that landmark? It's actually Bugman's Brewery. Upkeep for all rangers. Dwarf hold with a famed brewery attached is one worth defending at all costs. Its casks as valuable as gold. 100 kegs of dwarf beer. Wow. Construction cost for ranger barracks faction wide. That's substantial, as well as the construction time. Unlocks recruitment of all Bugman's units. That's a fantastic landmark. What is that terrain? Hills. The hills are an unpleasant climate for a dwarf. Is that what you're telling me, game? My logic circuits are burning right now. Really? Hills are uninhabitable or uncomfortable. What does that say? Unpleasant. Hills are unpleasant for a dwarf. Mountains are perfectly suitable. Hills. Nope, nope, nope. Those hills are not steep enough. They gotta be more. We want mountains for all of them. Okay, that's trouble. I did forget how greenskins confederate.
Von Draken.
Bugman's Brewery. Oh, that's a single settlement. Oh, you have another landmark here. What is that? Oh my god, hello. Imperial Dwarf District. Now a prominent part of the city, the Imperial Dwarf District is a bastion of Dowie craftsmanship and strength. Its forges burn bright, its walls stand tall, and its warriors march with pride. Sword and shield, spear and shield, great sword, and crossbow variants. Fleshman's great swords, Imperial Dwarfs with great swords. That's interesting. Wonder what those units are like.
Aye. Let's hear what
If
you
I
have
could
to say.
confederate with them, then I might be able to know. Alright, so that is now definitely a prominent threat on our north, being Grimgor. Yeah. All of that. So. Okay. I am going to continue to wipe out this Skaven here, but then I think I need to send Thorgrim to deal with Grimgor.
Throw bearers! Let's march!
I'm going to start building up Thorgrim's army and prepare for that war, because that is definitely something that I cannot put off. Do not want him to build up and get any stronger. And you are actually in that territory, so I can recruit here. Some Slayer sappers, some Slayers do have these miners with steam drills. These guys, by the way, have a mining ability. Yes, right here. Underground advance. To select a position and appears after a few seconds, out of melee, not on or below a platform. Okay. I'm not gonna put them in Thorgrim's army, but I am gonna have a few to show off that force. I'll probably put them in Cazador's army, just because he buffs regular miners, so he might buff them as well. Chance to show off what they can do. Just a bit. Should I get some crank gunners? You know, kind of feeling like getting a tank. Right, so we got the Orc Horde Vanquisher, a little minigun on the top of that barrel there for 2.4k anti-infantry suppressing rounds. We do have the Gun of Vengeance with armor-piercing anti-large 1.4k for its triple barrel. And then grandiose armor-piercing anti-large 2.1k Dragon Cleaver for that massive cannon. Do I think Grimgore is going to have any giants or anything? What is their range? 440, 165, 154. We'll get a Dragon Cleaver. I've got to start seeing where this goes, guys. Nearly have that. 2 more turns and I'll have that. Let's grab some more minerals, I guess. Upgrade this to get those bugmen. World's Edge, that's actually the settlement. So let's for sure put some more... Never mind. I am missing what? Like 50 something, 56 gold or something like that. Alright. Well, here we go. Moonstone, let's grab some more money. That's a worthwhile investment.
One rug!
Cazador. I also do actually want to check to see if you buff... No, you do not buff the steam drills. Okay. Well, wishful thinking, I guess. Still gonna put them in your army, though.
The axe thirsts for war.
You...
Summon me if you dare. Aye, grudges will be settled. Unto
Step over
glory
here.
for the ancestors. Shoulder axes, lads. We move. Anad. The throng agrees.
Do I want to put this army way up here? I don't think so.
Aye, grudges will be settled. Forwards! Let
You're
us
the one that buffs
begin.
construction cost, right? Or makes it cheaper, I guess. Yeah. you buff my treasury pretty much.
It is time.
Okay.
My
You have
axe
15. You'll be able to
thirsts
take
for
that
war.
by yourself.
Summon me if you dare. Beards in belts.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not paying for that to fix. It can do that itself next turn. Income from trade, 10%. Construction time for infrastructure. I think I'm gonna go down here and buff up my growth, and then I'll go increase my research rate. Oh, shit. I actually meant to try something to try to confederate those guys over there. Also, I just encountered them. Tell you what I want to do. Do I do it? We're gonna see what Visenland does here. Just because if they sack another settlement, then it's gonna, I would say, definitely make that Bugman faction be willing to confederate next turn. So there's a chance it still works out. And they took the settlement. And they took that settlement. Okay, they wiped them out. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Stop. Stop. Hello. Thank you. Load the autosave. I am going to go back to try to save that faction. I do want to confederate them. I want to keep the Bugman's Brewery alive. I also want those buildings. I want those landmarks. Unfortunately, though, they are only at war with Empire factions, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to be able to do to get them on side. Yeah, because I'm not going to have any treaties with anyone that they don't like for me to break to aid that chance. Or to aid the bar in my favor. I think I already gave them non-aggression, trade, and military access. So I don't know, mate. I'll be able to make some deals with the other dwarfs behind them. Maybe they'll like that. I don't know. I really don't want to join their war with one of those Empire factions, just because there's no guarantee that they would then leave me alone. We've got to try to keep every Dwarven hold under Dwarven control. If it falls to the Empire, then it's going to end up in war, now or later, so.
I answer to clan and hold.
Oh, Maneater is over here.
You have my allegiance.
What is that? Down there, Iron Peak's down there, over there. Okay, it's because you have Karegdramar. Oh, you irritating factions.
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
Oh, I found another dwarf.
Come, kin.
You want
Let us feast.
nothing?
Aye.
You want nothing. Nobody wants to make a deal. Okay. So, those are your last settlements, and they get taken from you this time.
For clan honor. I answer to clan and hold.
I find your rune
Oh my
magic
god, you have 10
intriguing.
territories. This guy's got 5. Alright. Can you give it a save? And then...
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
Fuck. Like, you're only at war with these two, man. It's so difficult to save you. Why won't you just confederate? Like, as easily as the AI does it, like, just to keep a faction alive, I feel like the players should get that chance. Like, if a faction is about to be wiped out, I feel like it should be a lot more willing. I mean, every now and then, it does, you know, it does actually aid the bar. Like, if they're getting sieged or something, then that'll change. But, yeah, it doesn't do it very intelligently.
And what can the Dowie do for you on this fine day?
There's no other option here? Really?
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before oath.
No, you
grows.
only vassalize for that. Oh. Huh. Well, I guess I can't save you then. That's upsetting. That is actually upsetting. So be it. I guess Bugman's gonna go down. That sucks. Yeah, we've also gonna have to find a way to get Karag Dromar from Gelt. It's gonna be a problem. Alrighty. Well, I guess nothing is gonna change then. Bugman's Brewery will still be wiped out. I will accept any survivors. The Lord will make it back to me. Have him create his own Bugman army. I did construct that building, so it is possible. It's a little disheartening watching the dwarf die. Yep. Grimgore's got some agents over here now. Yeah, he's gonna be coming after me, I think. I need to get Cazador some decent troops up there. I like that giant circle in the map from my master engineer over here. Oh yeah, that was a good stretch. I'm sorry, what is your name? Thick Ironbrow? Dude, that's a name. That's a name for real, I guess. I mean, it's a dwarf name, so. Dwarves are weird about hair, length of the beard and whatnot. I said the length of the beard, not the length of something else, the length of the beard. They get very, very temperamental when you say they have a short beard, or if you just say they're short. Yep. Bugman's Brewery is gone. I will accept them. Does he not have a lord? Oh, I guess they don't have a lord. That's surprising. Yes, I guess. Or do I want to put something in over here? I would like to get an arms forge. And part of me is saying to put in another great gate. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. There we go. I did it. all the upgrades for the deeps in my main province. My brain is malfunctioning trying to pronounce that. I don't know. I don't know where to go with that word. That's a word that I don't know how to say. That's what that is. Alrighty. You
By Grunny, this had better be good.
can come over here.
The axe thirsts for war.
Whenever a character is moving, you cannot use the underway.
Got then.
Just like you can have two characters moving at the same time, like normal marching or anything like that. But if it's an underway stance, then it has to be in its own time. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. I don't know if you guys think it's important. It's just a little fun fact for me. You a war with anyone? You're not.
Warlord of this clan, now you witness much power. No, not!
I was gonna try to join somebody's war and have them pay me to help fight, but not that lucky, I guess.
My axe thirsts for war.
Alrighty then, let's jump in, do something like more punishment. Sure. If you've got a missile attack, you may as well make it attack faster.
Let us begin.
You cannot move.
Ready. My axe thirsts for war.
Gonna ambush there with a 70% chance we might get one of those armies. I'm guessing the Skaven have multiple armies, so that's why I say one of them. Just always assume the Skaven have hordes.
My beard itches. There's trouble about. Let us begin.
Toss that up, 2 turns for both of those, and then I can get them going at the same time.
Yes, for the wisdom of Valea.
I'm still very nervous about him. 46%. I'm nearly at 50. Hopefully that little encounter with the Skaven will be enough to boost it up. Yeah. A lot of moving around right now.
What orders?
Let's go ahead and keep marching through the mountains. Oh, that's the Wood Elf territory, okay. Should we march down here or straight through the mountains? Faction encountered. I already saw them. Over there. Any deals? Anyone? You have good relations with all the humans. That's nice. Well, trade has opened up.
Dowie from another hold arrive.
This is one thing that I don't like about trade. Anytime you sign a trade deal, it makes other factions less inclined to sign a trade deal. And that's because you actually have a specific number of resources to trade. These resources increase anytime you see a building. It does, tell you how many of whatever resource you're able to build. But there's, I don't know, trade, I think they need to have a system like trade from like the other Total War games. Just because I love what they did with trade, and it feels like they're trying to do something more with it, but they're not there, I don't know if that made sense to anybody. Hopefully it did. Do I want to trade with the ogres? No, they don't have good relations with anyone. Okay.
And what can the Dowie do for you on this fine day?
Do I want to sign this now or next turn? I'd get more gold next turn. But I don't care, I just want the agreement, I think. Alright. Bristle Valley. Oh, that's also its own province. Okay. What is that? When fighting against wood elves? Oh, yes. Karak Grim for Khazid Grimgaze. This ancient fortress was built in a windswept region but marks a strategically important position for ranger patrols. Finally restored after the wrath of Athaloran fell upon it, it now stands to guard the passage to the holds of the Grey Mountains. Leadership and fear adds walls. Pretty nice. Flame cannon, hello. 5 rangers, 2 longbeards, that's actually some good defenses. Alright. Blizzard Peaks. Marble or gold? Well, do we want some marble or do we want some gold? Want some growth, we want some oath gold and regular gold. Yeah, we'll go with gold and oath gold. All the gold. Gold, gold, gold. Grudge settlers. This just tells me about them, doesn't it? I don't really know what the point of this page is, frankly, because you can see the unit card right, like, right there. You can see that. Like, I can read these. I don't understand what the point of this page is. I don't get it. And hello. Cazador is added to your lord pool. Okay, Cazador did die. Wait, what? Sven. Okay, you were the leader of the Bugmans. This is Cazador. Why can't I confederate them? To convince a legendary lord to join you, surpass their faction's total number of grudges settled, or of settled grudges by the set amount. Clan Angren has settled 3,855. Total settled grudges you need to confederate this lord is 41,000. Does that make sense to anyone? Surpass their faction's total number of settled grudges by the set amount. I have surpassed them. I have not surpassed them by 40,000. Okay, you only need 38,000. That's just horribly bullshit. Like, this is just, you don't get to confederate until the end of the campaign. And the more these increase, the more it's gonna take. Like, that, again, it's another system that I don't enjoy. I don't think it works. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just the campaigns that I play. Anybody, if you have better luck, if you have any luck, I'll say that. If you have any luck confederating dwarf lords through the Book of Grudges, please let me know. Because as far as I can tell, both of these pages are fucking useless in every way. There is no point to have these pages here. They do absolutely jack shit. Just nothing. This is just to look at units. Like, this is just what tells you that it's how it's different, but you can see that by comparing the two units, like a regular Grudge Thrower and a Grudge Thrower Settler. Like, this is... And then the Confederation is I've never seen these be used by myself or any like walkthrough, any campaign, anything like that. If you guys have any luck with that, like I said, let me know. As far as I know, it's completely fucking pointless. Anyway. Wow. There's not actually much progress in these other pages. Okay, there are a number of Dark Elves that have been wiped out. That's good. Those two are still up and running. Silver Pinnacle is way up there. Alright. That's the Silver Pinnacle? Damn. Part 1. Okay, so this is up here. Delved Heights, Ironcraft Mountains. Right. And I can't confederate this faction. Don't know why. So I'm kinda lost for how to confederate dwarf factions. Like, I don't know. If anybody knows what's going on there, let me know. I don't think that's part of any mods. Like, I don't think it's conflicted with any mods, just because I have played dwarves before in a vanilla game and had the same complaints with the Great Book of Grudges. It just doesn't feel that great, frankly. It just feels like a book of grudges. It's just a book that you walk around going, I'm angry at you. I'm angry at that person too. You know what? I'm angry with you as well. It's my angry journal. Oh my goodness. Do you think Grimgor is gonna go north against the Slayer King or south against just the Dwarf King? Ambush? No, my ambush was spotted. Really? Alright. Well, I don't know. We did get to see that it is actually only one army coming after me, so I'll give it a try. Got longbeards and a flaming gyrocopter. I'll give it a try. I'm sorry. Does that say there's reinforcements? No, that's just a banner. Like my banner. Okay. I was about to say, there's no second army, right? If so, I'm calling all kinds of bullshit.
Victory will be ours!
Well, he seems confident. Alright. Was that a catapult that just hit me? What was that? Hello. What was a catapult? Wrong button. Rat ogres, chieftain, slaves. There it is. Warped lightning. It's not a plague claw. Okay. Warp lightning would have done much better if it went for my brimstone guns. Just have a rune of speed. Alright. going to be able to outrun the Skaven. Yeah. Move over here.
Stop firing! Gods! Getting close! Move now! Shoot those waters! Getting close!
And
Yes, Lord! Charge!
retreat.
Go! Shoot those waters! Strike out!
Is one of them stuck in combat? Yep. One of them is stuck in combat. Tell you what. Miners.
Move! Fire on the fort! Take him down! Range far! Range fast! Runners!
Okay. What happened? Okay. Cannons
Trucks
are
away! Nothing can stop us! Hello! Through! On earth! Move! Strike out! Understood, Lord! Moving out!
There you go. Fire on anyone there.
Yes! That'll do! Attack the Orcs! Kill them! Slay the oath breakers! This is the age of reckoning! This is a reckoning! For the ancestor gods! Get him! Pick your targets well!
They flee, we run.
Charge! To the wizards! Will do! Nothing can stop us! For the High King! Rage fast! Rage fast! Attack the edge!
Actually, you know what?
Wolves back out! Gyrocopter! Move! Range far! Range fast! Hello! Through!
Go.
Victory will be ours! The clans unite! Get to the air!
Some more guns.
Nice!
You guys can
Gyrocopter!
fire, 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 fire. Like actually fire, please. Fire your fire.
Right!
Send raptors. 28 seconds.
Attack the Orcs! No mercy! Move to attack!
Okay, that one's run. guys can fire at will. There you go.
Take him down!
Go. Get some damage into all of them. Mob.
As you command!
Burn them all.
Vengeance! Nothing can stop us!
And that
Yes!
is how you deal with the Skaven.
Yes!
Stupid Skaven ambush.
The guild
Trying to
summon
kill my longbeards.
the bearer for the everlasting realm!
My longbeards aren't scared of you.
Bring
I'm gonna sit in a box and group up.
Gyrocopter!
There's a lot of Skaven slaves.
Miners!
Alrighty. My little dwarven box worked. 4 longbeards.
Gyrocopter! Move now!
As long as you've got ammo, I'm gonna keep moving, because I'm gonna have to deal with this army afterwards anyway, so.
Fire on the foe! Go!
Run, flee,
How much damage did you guys do? 700 kills. I love it.
Get him! To the wizards! We are doomed! Nothing can stop us! Save my own fire! Strike out!
And 3, 2, 5.
On!
Oh yeah, okay. 784. Fantastic. Alrighty. So that, I think, more or less worked. Some of my longbeards did get a little hurt. For the most part, they did fine. 10,000 damage, 6,000, 6,000, 7,000. He dealt 4.6. You did something. You did the most. Thank you very much. I love the fire and the bombs. They just absolutely devastate mobs of trash. Oh, there were storm vermin in there. Did not know that. Is that 80,000 damage? I was only vaguely paying attention, I guess. I want to double check that. Maybe I'll name him. Give them a name because of this magnificent salvation. My army almost got wiped out in an auto-resolve, or in an ambush. I wonder if I auto-resolved that if I would have lost, actually. I don't know. They did nearly kill my lord. Uther is supposed to have buffs and bonuses when fighting against Skaven. I guess they weren't as substantial as they should have been. 80,000 damage. I did read that properly. Oh my god. Only 2,000 damage dealt as gold because mostly just Skaven slaves. Actually, there were quite a number of clan rats. That's likely where the rest of the value came from, as well as that group of storm vermin. I will replenish. That's what you get, rat. Trying to attack my longbeards. That's a good idea. Well, I think it's a good idea. I suppose I'll have to try it to see if it actually works. And then I can call it a good idea. Yes, my ambush was indeed foiled. Protector of bones. May the dead lay where they were buried, and now in the future. Defeated Warlord Feskit. Causes fear when fighting against Skaven. He got 5 armor. That's positively useless, because you already cause fear, don't you? Yeah, causes fear when fighting against Skaven. Okay then.
Aye.
Hello.
The clan demands war. Summon me if you dare.
Do I want to bring you this way? I think I do.
As the High King commands. Forwards. Time for a reckoning.
You
On
two
to
can
glory
march.
for the ancestors.
I did say march. You were supposed to be marching. You guys can come over here and take that, and then... Wait a second. You have 3 territories.
Warlord of this clan.
Those 2 complete the province. Down here? Maybe? Or over here? Why are you in mountains? Alright, well, you know what this means, right? You're gonna be breaking some bones in the future. Whoa. Regiment of Renown. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. Why are you up here?
Your petty politics.
Yeah, you start
do
down
not
here,
concern.
psychopath. Who's he at war with? He must be fighting some of the Skaven up here. Slaughtermen down there. Oh! That's Belagar. Clan Angrand, yeah.
The throng of the...
Got that decisive on him now. Hit by Feskit, that was a lot of damage. Warriors took a beating in that second army.
For the wisdom of Valea. Yes.
Enchanted Pickaxe. Armor piercing and melee attack. Alright then. That buffs miners. I don't have any miners in your army.
Anad?
Should I put some miners in your army? It is going to buff them as well. This, by the way, is a machine that does a similar thing as... There we go. The steam drills. Earth borer. This is tier 5, I believe. But it has that same tunneling ability. It's going to be fun to test out and use. I mean, if you've got these buffs, you may as well put a few miners in your army. And pump that defense up for sure, because I did not like how much you were getting hurt by the chieftain. Wrath and Ruin for sure. Armor would be nice. Pardon me. Apologies. Little tickle in my nose. Alrighty. Hey, what is this? Dreng Koraki. Armor piercing up to 15%, bonus versus infantry up to 15, melee attack up to +8, increases with every kill made. That's pretty good. After a successful battle in the depths of Karak, Israel and the resource are in the rescue of a regiment of dwarf miners, along with their leader, a rune master. Uthar was gifted this pickaxe decorated with runes. This powerful artifact would prove to be very useful in his fight against the Ratmen. Do you have buffs with miners?
For the wisdom of Valea.
No. Just have added uses of miners from below. Okay. Cool. I dig it. I was gonna put some miners, but there is no grudge variant of a miner. I'm just gonna hold out actually for a
Let
moment.
us begin.
You grab some of that. Moonbat's Fort. Okay. I just wanted to be sure I was reading that properly. Because I thought I was seeing moonbats.
Let us begin.
Turns out I was. That's exactly what I was seeing.
The axe
Cazador.
thirsts for war.
Do I see a Grimgor in my future? No, I do not. Thankfully. Is Grimgor at war with Zufbar? Okay. I don't know what the Slayer King is doing. However, if Grimgor is allowed to come in here and take these territories, seeing as I can't confederate Zufbar in the diplomacy, I actually want to put off that fight again. You know? I think I'm gonna do that.
The High King acts. And
You're gonna recruit some units, though, for sure. How about... couple Longbeards. And you
ready
can
to
run
do the
around there.
guild's bidding.
More resources? Yes. Oh, on here. I was gonna say, like, what else can I build? This is actually 5k, so that'll take all of the money we have left for added growth, research, and income, plus 5% though. I mean, that's just straight growth and income. I think I'll do the repurposed. Yeah. Gonna do that right now, actually. Okay. Settlement will be raised instead of captured should an enemy army occupy it. Oh. That's fun. Okay. Alrighty then. With 2,000 gold left, what can I build? Can upgrade a mountain. Yep, let's do that. Upgrade the mountain. What can I build here? Upgrade this. There it is. What does that upgrade do? Control construction cost for... Okay. So, it is gonna save me money in the future. I can't actually do that over there. That's alright. Never mind. I'm gonna have to demolish this. Alright. That's upsetting. And that's just because I can't see over there. So I'm gonna have to put the next building in Pillars of Grumney, I guess? I don't get that back, do I? Fuck me. 6k. Well, it doesn't say that it costs one of those to build. I don't know. Yeah, I've got no way of accessing that building panel right now. Alright. This is just because I have too many building slots, so if you're playing without all of the building slots or without the resources to add in extra slots into Karazakarak, then you should be able to see that and click on it. Alright then. demolish, lesson learned.
Onward.
I am very nervous because now Grimgor is going to be running all the way around me here. He's gonna be my entire
Summon me
border.
if you dare.
All right.
Hold.
I think I might send him down here or up north. There's so many different directions I need to have scouts going in. I might just grab some more Thanes. I thought that you could confederate when joining a war. I don't know. I'm still hung up on the Bugman's Brewery faction. I thought that you could confederate a faction when offering to join their war. I didn't believe that the only thing you could do was vassalize them. I knew it was an option, but I thought that another option was confederate. Maybe that's only for specific factions? I'm not too sure why I have it in my head that you could do that.
Do not sully my presence any longer than you must.
You know, playing the Wood Elf campaign might actually be entertaining for the old world, just because there's more settlements in the forest, so there's more to do. I don't know. I'm not seeing too many suggestions for factions, so still up to myself and my own indecision to decide. It must be done. What will I do? Accept refugees. Yep, we're gonna have a new age of reckoning. An age of reckoning has concluded. A new age of reckoning must begin. No dwarf shall rest until all grudges have been struck from the book. Those who relent must prove themselves in kind. Alright.
You have my allegiance.
Can run around down in here. Greybeard's Prospectors, that's who it was, okay. Factions encountered. Wood Elves, Ironclaw, Barrow Legion. What? Barrow Legion is down here? Oh, shit. Barrow Legion is here. What is that? That's a settlement down there? Ramatep Dynasty. Is that Tomb Kings? Dude. What is this part of the world, man? What's going on, everybody? I did also see one of my dwarfs is for some reason taking a negative counter to me. Zifbar, yeah, you're feeling like a military alliance now. Also at war with the Feastmaster. Why are you unhappy? You're just unhappy. That's all. Alright, well, you suck.
It is time.
And then over here.
It is time. My axe thirsts for war. Aye. Got then. To war!
Should I get some more units in his army? Yeah, we'll get a couple miners, right? I mean, he does somewhat have
For the wisdom
a use for them,
of
I guess. I don't know.
Valea.
Feels weird. You are going to be...
By the grudge bearer's will.
Okay, underway it is. We're gonna
Grudges
get over here.
will be settled.
Upgrade that. Pop in these.
Retake the realms.
It does cost one. Alright. Do I not have this building? Where do I have it there, okay. I was gonna try to build it again, but I've already got it. So, in that case, what do I do? Growth? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do a growth. Okay. That's that. Jump down here. Hello, please. Can I? Thank you. Diplomatic relations are gonna go down. Yep. 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 Diplomatic relations with dwarfs, however, is gonna go up. Yeah. There's no way that the greenskins are ever gonna be happy with me, so worrying about that is really not an issue. Now, if I could get like my absolute dream, I would like Grimward to take all of these settlements, wipe out Zufbar, and then take that settlement. Why do you have issues? You also just have issues. Dude, the world. Y'all got problems.
Ready.
Angry for no reason. Hello there. What is that unit? Iron Drakes with Cinderblast bombs. Yep, we're gonna get a few of those next turn.
Time for a reckoning.
Get Mount Gundabad up and defended just in case Grimgor pops up out of the fog of war somewhere.
The axe thirsts for war.
What?
Thorgrim.
The runes are cast.
I think we start pushing against Tretch and give Grimgor time to attack Zufbar. Yep.
Throne bearers, move!
Is Tretch at war with anyone that I can see? Oh, they're still alive.
This crown.
Where is their settlement? I thought those were the only two settlements that faction had. Alright then.
Time for a reckoning.
Well. Research income from trade. Yes. Alrighty then now. Do I want to start that war against Tretch right now? No. I don't. I'm gonna wait another turn. Playing it patient like a dwarf. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the recording time. I'm just enjoying sitting here gaming. Alright, well. Gonna be the end of the video here once we get back. I'll do you the courtesy though of playing through
but I
that
make
turn,
no oath
just
for the
because
surety of
having to
your
sit here
life.
for an end turn is quite the process. Hello, I guess Tretch has made the decision for us. We are now at war. What do you want, Rictus? Make your move. I saw a movement range. There is an army somewhere over here. I don't know if they're in that settlement or just in the terrain and I can see them, but there is someone there. I don't know why the camera is zooming out. I'm sure the game thinks there's a reason. I'm not part of the joke. I don't know what it is. I'm not in on it. Why are you abandoning the settlement? It's like there's nothing that lord is gonna do on his own. He didn't have any forces with him. It does mean, though, there might be another lord in the settlement that he tried to recruit with. Could be interesting. Okay, no, there's the army. I can see him. Tretch is there. I need more armies. I'm gonna have to, I guess, say goodbye to some of my healthy income. My yummy, yummy economy. Imminent rebellion. Why? Here? Okay then. Hello?
No point.
Forwards!
Yeah, you don't have the ability to move up there to hit my settlement, so I'm just gonna wait for you at the top of the
To
hill.
war! Aye, it will better our cause.
Maybe I'll ambush.
My
You
axe thirsts for war.
are gonna stand by and destroy the rebellion. Never mind.
Let us be about
I'm gonna stand by
this.
over here and destroy the rebellion.
Let us begin. Moving.
There's the army. Do not like walking down that pass, do you? Alrighty then. A little occupy there.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Growth construction cost.
For
Could
the
actually have
wisdom
kept
of
you next,
Valea.
nearby now. Okay, yeah, you're in reinforcement range, just in case the rebellion automatically attacks.
Summon me
You
if
will have
you
full
dare.
replenishment next turn. You should be down to one settlement now. Wherever your settlement is. Yeah, you have one territory, okay. Good. Somewhere over there.
My axe thirsts for war.
Let's more warriors, I guess. Some quarrelers? Yeah, we'll just grab those two. Can run around. Okay, I did get a second one. I don't know what from. Should I do it? Upgrade my money over there. Okay, upgrade the settlement or put in another deep. We're gonna do it. Alright. And I don't really know what else I have the money for in that province. Oh, I haven't built either of those. Oh, I did, right there. Silly. Alright, I'll decide what else to put there then. Might be another growth building.
Summon me if you dare. The axe
Cazador,
thirsts
yep,
for
you're
war.
chilling. My rebellion over here is going to happen. Alright, this is going to be where I'm going to leave it for you all. I'm going to click through the turn though, just because, you know, I'm going to save it at the next turn. Well, I don't know. I might actually leave it here. I do have something to do in a bit, so yeah, sooner than I imagined. I lost track of the time, not only in the game, but in the recording and everything. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Be picking up in the next episode here. Again, we do finally now have access to any of these tanks, so if you'd like to see some of these starting to get put onto the field with custom armies, go ahead and leave those suggestions down below. I'm going to be doing them at my own pace. If not, it's either up to you guys to voice your opinions, or it's up to me to make my decision, so hopefully you can all understand that. And I really like having a healthy income. The military strength is something that you can pump up and build pretty easily. Anyway, gonna do for now. Till next time. Peace.